guys, thanks for stopping by. We have got volume 5 of Weekly Manis. We have made it through an entire month and I've kept up with the schedule. I hope you guys are enjoying these weekly manis because I definitely am. I feel like it's been a really good way of like not making a 20-minute 30-minit video on polishes, but also getting to kind of like talk about the polishes a little bit more. And you know, I've been enjoying making weekly manis. So we've got 5 polishes this week. My week wasn't terrible. I started feeling a little bit better. I don't know if it's the allergy. I don't know if the allergens in the air have gone away or if the medication has started working, but I went to the doctor on Monday because I still wasn't feeling better. I thought maybe I had a sinus infection or something, and the doctor was finally just like, it's allergies. And I didn't even want to go to the doctor because I figured, you know, everybody is sick right now, so if I went to the doctor, I figured like I was going to get sick with something else. But the fact that it had been like a week and a half and I still wasn't feeling well, I was like, I have to go to the doctor. So he made me feel better and let me know that it is just allergies. And I was trying to just suffer through, but he was finally like, just take some medication. And I'm usually not one to take medication. I try and just like suffer through it for a couple days, and usually the allergies go away, but for some reason, I don't know if the allergens in the air were just like oversaturating or something, but yeah, it was like a week, almost a little over a week of just like really high intense allergy symptoms. So I'm glad they've gone away, or at least the medicine is working. So I'm feeling much better. Thank you guys for the well wishes. I just, it's one of those things where like you don't feel sick because like your body, you know, you still have energy and stuff like that, but like having like, you know, all of those symptoms of allergens of just like sneezing and stuffiness and runny nose and congestion, it just like, it puts you in this weird fog, and it's just like, it's really hard to get anything done. So it's just like, I hated not feeling well enough to like do things, but like I felt well enough to do things. Does that make sense? But anyway, feeling much better. Had a good week so far. Still a little dreary out. I feel like I haven't seen the sun in like weeks. I'm ready for spring. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I filmed that Zoya, my favorite cream polishes, and I was like pulling out all these cream like spring summer colors, and I realized that I'm definitely ready for some spring colors. I feel like I need to rearrange my polish rack because I've been feeling very, what's the word? Like uninspired, because I just keep looking at all these like dark polishes because usually what I do is my polish rack is, I'll change my polish rack for spring. And I'll put all my spring and summer colors out, and then in the fall time I'll switch them out and do fall and winter shades. So I can definitely tell that I'm feeling very uninspired, and so I feel like I'm gonna probably, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that this weekend. And I feel we have a topic, I think there's a topic Tuesday coming up soon about how you organize your polishes, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll wrap that into one video and I'll show you guys my polish rack. And then I'll kind of rearrange them and put my spring and summer polishes out, or maybe at least my spring polishes out. Maybe I'll put my fall polishes away and bring my spring colors out, because I just feel like, oh, I've been looking at my polish rack and I've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming in, and all I want to wear is new stuff. But then I feel like I'm also trying to pull old stuff out of my collection, and then every time I look at my rack, I'm feeling super uninspired because I'm just looking at a bunch of like dark shades that I feel like I've been wearing for a whole bunch now, and I want to see my spring light colors again. So I think I might do that here soon. But forewarning, my polish rack is in my bathroom, so all of the people that are squeamish about seeing people's toilets and stuff, like just a heads up, my polish rack is sitting over my toilet, so you're gonna have to prepare yourself. So yeah, I've got that. I'm thinking about doing that. So there's that. I probably should do a D-stash, or at least start pulling polishes out for my D-stash. Haven't decided yet what I'm going to do for my D-stash. I don't know if I want to do like a blog sale type thing. I think I might do a combination of like a giveaway of polishes as well as maybe like a blog sale for stuff. I don't know. I think I'm going to do a combination of those things. Because I feel like there's definitely polishes I think that need to come out of my collection, no doubt. But I don't have anyone here I don't have any family or friends that care about nail polish, so I don't really want to like give them away per se to just random people, so I'd rather give them to like people who actually want them. So I think I'm gonna do a combination of maybe like selling some of them and also like giving them away on the channel. So that's on the works. I need to do that. All right, we need to stop rambling and talk about polish. Okay, so polish this week. First up is Monday. Monday I stayed home from work just because I wasn't feeling well, but I did paint my nails Sunday night in anticipation of me going to work on Monday. So this was, no one really got to enjoy this polish because I was homesick all day, but the polish I did, so I wanted to do a stamp because I just felt like I hadn't done a stamp in a couple days because I hadn't been feeling well. And so I pulled out Zoya's Marney, which is one of my favorite kind of neutral shades. It's a raisin color. Marsala was the Pantone color of the year like 3 or 4 years ago, and I think this was like right in line with Pantone's Marsala color. It's just like a purpley brown. It's really pretty. I enjoyed that. And I paired this with a stamping polish from Bundle Monster. I don't know the name, but I will throw it down below if you would like to know what it is. It was just like this rose gold, kind of like pinky rose gold polish, and I can't remember the stamp that I did over it, but you'll see it here. I think it was like a floral type. I think it was like a flower type thing. Turned out really nice. Again, I've been struggling with my stamps just because I've got a bunch of I finally got my Bundle Monster, not Bundle Monster, my Born Pretty stamps in the mail yesterday, so I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit more inspired with doing stamps this week because I've got a whole bunch of more like year-round type stamp plates, whereas like before I had a whole bunch of like summery, springy, like holiday type plates, so I was really struggling with like what kind of stamp do I want to do on this, just because I feel like all I want to do is cat stamps at this point, and I feel like I don't want to overburden you guys with a bunch of cat stamps. So I think I did a flower stamp for Monday with Marney, and it turned out really nice. I felt like the gold really stood out on the nail, which was I was a little worried about with that combination because I hadn't used that Born Pretty polish before, so I wasn't sure how opaque it was going to be, but I actually thought it turned out really nice, and I enjoyed that. So that was Monday's polish. Ooh. And then for Tuesday, I decided to bust out another one of my A. Englands. I have bought a whole bunch of A. Englands in the last couple weeks. I got super obsessed. I bought 2 from the Tudoresse collection and got really excited about those colors. And so then I decided I needed to buy like a whole bunch. So now I think I bought like 7 or 8 polishes from A. England. So I'm excited for those. And so this one that I busted out this week is called Proserpine, and it's a gorgeous kind of like teal with that gorgeous holographic shimmer that A. England does. I mean, I can't speak enough about how lovely these polishes are. Just buttery smooth application and just gorgeous beautiful colors on the nail. So not too much to talk about that, but I would highly recommend that. I think this is a really nice kind of dark teal, not a color I really have in my collection. I have like some like lighter, like springy looking teals, but this has like almost like a blackened type of quality to it. So it's a little bit darker on the nail, which I enjoyed. So again, that is Proserpine from A. England. And then for Wednesday, I decided to try and bust out another oldie. I wouldn't say this is an oldie. I've had this in my collection probably, I think I purchased this like earlier, I want to say maybe summertime, the last like Zoya purchase I made, and I hadn't worn it yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and bust it out. And this one is called Lotus. And Lotus is a really, it's a dusty medium purple, and it's got this really pretty kind of red flash that runs throughout, which I hope you can see through the sunshine. There it is. It is really pretty like reddish flash. Really pretty, nice formula. This ends up being a little bit darker on the nail than I thought. And unfortunately, that beautiful red shimmer that you see in the bottle does not translate to the nail. Even in direct sunlight, you don't see this shimmer pretty much at all. You can, if you stare at your nail pretty hard, you can probably catch some of that copper, or not copper, that red. But yeah, this was pretty disappointing because I feel like the purple, it's a little, I don't know, I was a little underwhelmed by this purple, which is saying a lot because I own a whole bunch of purples. yeah, I felt like this purple was just kind of basic. I didn't really find anything too interesting, and the fact that the red shimmer doesn't show in this, I was just kind of like, yeah. And it never really, like, I think I put 2 coats of top coat on it, and it still kind of had like a, not textured, but it had like a sandy kind of effect, or sandy kind of finish to it. So yeah, I was very underwhelmed by this polish, so didn't really care for this one this week. So that one is Lotus. And then for Thursday, I got this one in the mail recently, and this I picked up, I think I picked this up from Girly Bits, and this is called Elder Wand from Pahlish. And I feel like the swatch I saw of this, when I got this in the mail, I was like, oh, is this what I bought? Yeah, I feel like the swatch I saw, I was just like, oh, this isn't the polish I thought it was going to be. But, I mean, it is like a duochrome, so that's probably why, because a lot of times, like, the duochromes you can't really photograph really well. But anyway, Elder Wand. I think this came out in like a Harry Potter kind of collection with like Invisibility Cloak and some other one that I can't think of. So yeah, this is a like very dark brown jelly base, so it kind of comes off a little black on the nail, and it's got this really nice, it's not a foil, but it's pretty close to a foil in my opinion, and it's got this duochrome shimmer that in the bottle you see hints of like a warm like reddish purple. You also get hints of like a cooler purple. There's gold on the like very outer edges, and then there's also this like teal blue. And so in the bottle this looks crazy, like amazingly beautiful, and then when you get it on your nail you see, so here's that dark base, and then here there's the shimmer, and that's what you basically get on the nail. The only thing you really pick up on the nail is that teal, which, don't get me wrong, I mean, right here, that looks awesome. I mean, just to be able to see that teal color through that dark brown polish is pretty awesome. So from that perspective, I thought this was really pretty. But when you get this polish and you see all the different components that's in here and how duochrome, multi-chrome this is, it leaves a little bit of like you wanting more, like, oh, you know, this blue on brown is a really pretty combination. It's really pretty, but I wish I could get what's in the bottle. I wish I could get all of those different dimensions of the purples and, you know, the gold and all that. So while this is pretty, I feel like this was a little underwhelming just because I feel like there's so much going on in the bottle. The fact that you don't get to see all of that on the nail was a little disappointing, but I think, again, the blue flash in this that you do get to see is really awesome. So I did think this was pretty. I was slightly disappointed, but I did think this was pretty. And again, the swatch photos you see online, like, I don't think do it any justice. I feel like there was so many varying different, you know, depending on like the lighting people were using, I feel like this was hard to get a judgment on like what the color actually looked like. So this is definitely a hard polish to kind of like capture in any type of like photography or videography, but I did enjoy this. So that is Elder Wand from Pahlish. And then the polish that I wore for Friday that I am still wearing because I didn't want to take it off my nails last night. Because I knew I was going to film videos today and I didn't want to have bare nails again, but also because I think it's so pretty and I didn't want to take it off my nails. This is called the Alexandrite Effect, and this is from, I want to say it's called Quixotic Polish, and this is my first polish from them. I picked this up in the January polish pickup, and again, the January polish pickup was based off of gemstones, and so I think Alexandrite is a gemstone. I'm not super familiar with it, but this is a light pink, not baby pink. It's kind of like it's like a medium, a little bit of a warmer pink. It's not a, it's kind of on the lines of like it's a warm pink. It's not a Barbie pink where it's a little cool, but it's in that same like medium pink family. So it's this medium pink, and then it's got this gorgeous, like really, really beautiful blue flash that you definitely see on the nail, and it just, oh my gosh, it just is so, so beautiful. As you can see, I am wearing it on my nails. oh, I mean, that flash is so apparent on the nail. I mean, you get it, all you do, I mean, you just want to keep looking down at your fingernails all day. I mean, and the formula on it was amazing. Oh, I can't say enough good things about this polish, and I can't wait to try. I picked up their polish for the February polish pickup, and I'm super excited about it. So I can't recommend this polish enough, and unfortunately, I'm sad that it's limited edition and you can't get it, but if you can try anything from Quixotic Polish, I would definitely recommend them, because I think this was an amazing find that I never would have found without the polish pickup. So, and then you can see here, I do have, I don't know if it's gonna focus or if it's got sunlight in there, but I did do some heart stamps. So I forgot that I had told myself on earlier this week that starting February 1st, I was going to do Valentine's Day manicures up until February 14th. So when I put on Elder Wand on Thursday, I forgot that it was the 1st of February, and so that one kind of I forgot about, although it does have some purple in it, but I wouldn't necessarily consider it a Valentine's Day manicure. So my Valentine's Day manicure started on Friday the 2nd, and I'm going to keep trying to do Valentine's Day manicures up until the 14th. I'm going to try and go all the way through. I don't think I'm going to be able to go through all of February. I think it's going to be too much, but I'm at least going to try and go to the 14th. I'm going to try and challenge myself by wearing a lot of pink polishes, just because I have quite a few in my collection and they don't get used very often because I don't wear a whole lot of pink. So I'm going to try and challenge myself to try and do as many pink manicures as I can. And yeah, I'm really excited about I'm not joining a challenge by any means. I'm just kind of, you know, challenging myself to use some of the polishes I have in my collection. So I'm excited about that. I thought this turned out really well. Yeah, I love this polish so much. I'm sad to take it off because I think it's really pretty. So again, that was the Alexandrite Effect from Quixotic Polish, and that is it. I feel like my memory thing is blinking, or my battery's blinking, so I have to stop rambling. So I had a good polish week. I enjoyed my polishes. How about you guys? How was your week? Are you guys got anything new you're trying out? Are you guys excited for Valentine's Day manicures? Let me know what you guys are planning. If you've got any Valentine's Day manicures planned out, let me know what you're planning on doing, because I might need a little bit of inspiration. I did pick up, I've got like 1 or 2 Valentine's Day plates, so I think I'm going to do quite a bit of stamping. But if you guys have any, you know, like go-to manicures, or if you're excited about anything, let me know, because I am probably going to need some inspiration, because I think 2 weeks of pink manicures, I think I might go a little insane, but I'm gonna do it. I feel inspired to do some pink. I might throw in some purple and red. I mean, I feel like that's kind of Valentine's Day. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great one. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.